Hey guys, or as we like to say here in the South, hey y'all. Do you like my shirt? My best friend got this, and also one for herself recently, and I just think they're really adorable. Okay, so today is grocery shopping day, and I'm kind of in the process of meal planning, kind of seeing what we have and what we want to eat for dinner this week. And I thought I would take you guys along with me if you need some meal ideas or just curious what a family of 5 eats in a week. Then I'm gonna take you guys along with me, and I hope that you enjoy it and get something out of it. So I made a video quite a while back about meal planning, how I meal plan. So I will link that in case you're interested and you wanna go and check it out. I think, you know, I sat down, I kinda go in depth of my process and how I meal plan and come up with our menu for the week. But today I'm just gonna kind of actually show you what I do. So I mentioned in that video that I normally plan a menu for 5 days. I know some people do, you know, 7 days the whole week, or 2 weeks, or even up to a month. But I just really like to keep it easy and simple and just do 5 days, because our weekends really are kind of variable. My husband works pretty much every single Saturday, and the kids and I are either at home and just eating leftovers, or, you know, something really easy and simple. Or, you know, if we're running around to like different events or things going on for the weekend, or, you know, grabbing some food after church, then, you know, I don't necessarily need to really plan a menu for Saturday and Sunday. Those are just kind of, you know, on a whim and whatever we want to do. And also, you know, to make sure that the food that we have in the refrigerator, the leftovers, get eaten for the most part over the weekend. The produce that I buy for the week, that it's going to last and be fresh, and then it's not going to go bad before we're able to eat it up through the week. And that for the most part, the majority of the food that we have, just, you know, for the 5 days or through the weekend, that we eat everything up. We eat all of our leftovers for the most part, so that come Monday, I'm not throwing away a bunch of food and stuff and trying to make room for the new food for the, you know, the coming week. So 5 days just tends to work out, and really it's quite easy on me, and we tend to have quite a bit of leftovers throughout the week, so that we're totally fine and have plenty of food here for the weekend if we want to eat at home. Okay, so I normally like to start with like my meats or whatever entree, and then kind of build my meals around that. As you would also see in that other video, I like to take an inventory of what I have already here at the house on hand for 2 reasons. One, you want to kind of assess and see what you already have, so you're not going to the store and buying duplicates and then wasting your time, your money, wasting food. That's never good. And 2, to see what you're out of that you definitely need to replenish, especially your staple items like bread, eggs, milk, and produce that we use on a daily basis, that I definitely have to rebuy every single week. So I'm gonna go through my refrigerator, my freezer, my pantry, you know, all the places that you have food in your home, to see what we have, take inventory. Okay, I'm gonna start on my freezer side and see what we have in here. I just see we do have this ground turkey. It's sitting up here for some reason. We have a whole bunch of chicken in there. Some more ground turkey. And this is a bag of salmon. And I'm not too big on salmon. I like some fish, but this is really for my husband's lunch. It's a good lunch for him, is to cook up some salmon. And so that will go on the lunch category for him. And those are just some frozen vegetables from my grandparents' garden. Okay. The refrigerator side, you know, it's kind of bare. And that's basically it. This is like our little meat bin, and all we have in there is like a pack of hot dogs for my daughter. And then I definitely need to kind of replenish our veggies. And this is where I keep our fruit. We're down to just that much milk, so I'm gonna need to get some more milk. So if you watched that other video, you know that I have my binder here. It's like a menu binder, and so I have my dinner ideas. I like to start with dinner because it's kind of, you know, the bigger meal of the day, especially when school's in. Breakfast and lunches kind of go quicker, but I do have to factor in breakfast and lunches because we eat breakfast here, and my kids pack their lunch to take to school, so they do not eat school food. They prefer to pack a lunch and take one from home. So I have to make sure they have plenty of food for that for the week. But those are pretty easy and kind of around the same thing every week that they like. But the dinner menu is a little bit trickier, a little bit more time consuming to come up with. So my dinner ideas, and then I have it categorized by the different meats. Okay, so you saw in there that I have some turkey meat. So I know that my 4-year-old loves spaghetti. Really all my kids love spaghetti, and that's kind of like a staple in our home. I know it's like a kind of an easy go-to meal, and they've been asking for it. So I'm gonna put spaghetti on there because I do have turkey meat, and that's what we use. We use ground turkey for our spaghetti. I had that chicken in there also. And so I can go here to like my dinner ideas, and I'm kind of wanting some chicken enchiladas. So I'm gonna put that on my list. Oh, I've been wanting a roast, and that is with like my carrots and potatoes, and I can link, I have a recipe how I do my crock pot roast. And oh, and the kids really like pork chops. We do a skillet pork chops. I'm gonna do like chicken, like they're called hobo dinners. It's just really like a foil pack dinner, and you put chicken and vegetables in there, and you can either put it on the grill or put it in the oven. So there is my dinner menu for the week, and I just kind of, I'm not really stuck on what day like it has to be, as long as I have an idea of what things we're going to have during the week, and I definitely have all the ingredients on hand, then I can kind of change it up and have leniency on what night we're actually going to have which meal. And also, you know, I've taken into consideration what we have going on for different nights. Like I know Thursday night my daughter has her Girl Scout meeting. Friday is another Girl Scout event. Saturday is like the daddy-daughter dance for Girl Scouts. So there's like 3 nights in a row where it's kind of crazy, but I'm gonna quickly go through and do my lunch and breakfast. Those are just, and you know, if you want some breakfast ideas or lunch ideas, let me know. But really my kids eat the same thing all the time. Okay, I kind of like to also put my sides on here so I know what's gonna go with it. It's important that you have that also. So I'm starting my list here, and I like to start with my like produce items. And then like with the chicken enchiladas, I definitely have to reference my binder here and find that recipe so I can make sure that I don't leave out any of the ingredients. Okay, so here it is, the enchilada recipe. Okay guys, so I am back from the grocery store. We got everything on our list, and also a couple of extras, which always tends to happen. But I'm gonna show you everything that we got and kind of break it all down for you. Okay, we'll start here on the produce side. I got some sweet potatoes for our hobo dinners, and for sweet potato fries and things like that. Sweet potatoes are my favorite. I got 2 onions for our recipes. A lot of avocados, because those are our favorite. You know, we love some guacamole if you are familiar with me. Some pico, and I got it on sale. Again, I got 2 things of that actually. A bunch of cilantro in there. Some russet potatoes. This is a 5-pound bag. 2 heads of broccoli are in there. My favorite salad mix in here. I got the big bag of it. It's the Dole Sunflower Crunch. It's really good. A bunch of bananas, some blueberries they had on sale, some Gala apples. We like Gala or Fuji apples a lot. A bag of baby spinach for smoothies and omelets and things like that. Some sour cream. Our limes, I got 4 limes, 2 bags of baby carrots, like for the roast and the kids' lunches and stuff like that. A pack of mushrooms I like to chop up and put in omelets and different things as well. And also for our skillet pork chops that we're gonna have. I got some shredded cheese, Mexican style, for enchiladas, and regular sharp cheddar shredded cheese for other things. We'll put it in our scrambled eggs and things. A bag of Tyson chicken strips. We like these especially for lunch. Jimmy Dean bacon. I feel like Jimmy Dean has the best bacon in our grocery store, at least. All the ones that I've tried, I like Jimmy Dean the best. I feel like it cooks up the best. Also, Jimmy Dean, we really like these bacon, egg, and cheese croissants. 3 out of 5 of us, my daughter, my husband, and my youngest son, they love these. And they're kind of hard to find, so I got 2 boxes of those. I got a family pack of pork chops, a big roast. I got the boneless beef chuck roast, 2 gallons of milk. We go through that pretty quickly. I like almond milk, the rest of them like regular cow milk. We really like to have Eggland's Best eggs. We go through eggs very quickly too. 2 things of tortilla shells. I got the regular flour tortillas for my husband, and I like to get these carb balance ones for myself. These are going to be for our chicken enchiladas. These Tostitos scoops, if you saw my guacamole video, you know that we love these to eat with our guacamole. Some Duke's mayonnaise, because you gotta have Duke's, especially when you live in the South. Some hot dog buns for my daughter's hot dogs that she's obsessed with. Cream of mushroom soup, cream of chicken soup for the different recipes. Rotel, I ended up getting the no salt added this time. And these 2 are both for the chicken enchiladas. Enchilada sauce with the green chilies. And you know, if you saw my chicken Alfredo video, you know I like to make my own Alfredo sauce. I have not yet found a spaghetti sauce recipe that I like. So if you have any spaghetti sauce recipes that you swear by and you love, please comment below and leave a recipe or leave me a link or something and let me know which one you like the most. But anyway, I do like the jarred Classico spaghetti sauce. I feel like it's really good. And I feel like it has pretty good ingredients. It says no sugar added, and that's pretty important to me. You know, a lot of these pasta sauces, especially these spaghetti sauces, will add a lot of sugar in them. But, I mean, it has natural sugar from the tomatoes, but on the ingredient list, you don't see any added sugars to it. So I like the ingredient list and that it says no additional sugar on there. Okay, I got this Parmesan cheese because it you have to use it for the skillet pork chops that I'm gonna use. Just a can of corn, again, no salt added. My daughter loves these. They're in the organic section at our store. Just like a healthier version of Pop-Tarts. All 3 of my boys, my 2 sons and my husband, love Cliff Bars, and they prefer the chocolate chip ones. So I got 2 boxes of those because these have 6 in there, and the big box has 12, but it came out cheaper. It was like $2 cheaper to buy 2 boxes of 6 instead of the 1 box of 12. And then I got these also for the boys. They're the kind of the kids version, the Cliff Kid Organic Z Bar. Chocolate brownie. I mean, who can say no to a chocolate brownie bar, right? Okay, and so that's my little grocery haul. So these groceries are gonna feed a family of 5, really for an entire week. You know, I told you I'm mostly meal planned for 5 days, but we do have leftovers from our meals that will last us the entire 7 days for the most part. Okay, so if you're curious, I've kind of done the math here for you. So the total on all those groceries was $168. I normally like to stay around $150, but you know, the meats can be kind of expensive. I got 2 boxes of those bacon, egg, and cheese croissants. Those were $10 each. It's $20 right there. But that's breakfast for my youngest son, my daughter, and my husband for at least several days. So that's really good. And you know, I got those Cliff Bars, and those can get a little bit expensive as well. So there are a couple of, you know, items that are a little bit more expensive, and then I got multiples of. And doing the math, the total was $168, and that I'm just going to divide it by 5 days. Means that the 5 of us will eat for about $33 and some change a day. All of us combined. That means each of us. Is eating for under $7 per day, and that is breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So I think that's pretty good. For a family of 5, each person is eating for less than $7, and that's 3 meals and snacks and stuff combined for the entire week. And that 168 divided by 7, because I can really stretch this out for the whole 7 days, that's only $24 a day for a family of 5 to eat. And so that comes to under $5 per day for each of us to eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So you come out, you know, even though I went $18 over what I originally budget for, still, you know, for each of us to eat for less than $5 a day, I think that's pretty dang good. Okay, so you saw that I had some things on hand. It's good to sometimes, if you can buy your meat, especially if it's on sale, go ahead and stock up on it and freeze it. Anyway guys, that is my meal plan for this week. But if there's any of these meal ideas that you guys are curious of how I make them, if you want any kind of recipe or another cook with me video on any of this stuff, like the enchiladas or the pork chops or things like that I don't think I've shown yet, then just let me know, comment below. Again, if you have a favorite spaghetti sauce recipe, please let me know that as well. And yeah, I hope you guys like this and maybe got a couple ideas. You know, sometimes we get stuck in a rut of what to make for dinners, and sometimes it's kind of neat to see what other people have and kind of get some motivation or inspiration from others. I mean, I know I do that, so hopefully this will help some of you guys as well. I hope you all have a great rest of your day and a great week, and I will talk to you all very soon. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit the bell icon to be notified of future videos. I appreciate you guys so very much, and I will see you very, very soon. Take care, guys. Bye.